We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the finale of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Stan, who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Judge, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, man, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Borucki has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He throws off-speed pitches behind in the count. He's really difficult to sit on just one bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make 1 or 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 17 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Hernandez going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. In now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy. Right guy, right spot.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
To 2-2 now. Travis stands at first with one out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Randall Grichuk.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits. Digging in, Torres will get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, that's
close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Frazier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Belted high and deep into right center. Grichuk ranging back, still ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first home run of the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
And he will not have time to recover at short. That's an infield single. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side. Grichuk is right there as he takes it for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. He's running. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Here's Justin Smoke now. Previous history with Sabathia. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And this will miss down low in the third, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Morales, base runner at first with 1 out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Teoscar Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Galvis is hitting just over the benchmark. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Next for the Yankees.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. It looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Torres swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So striding in,
Now
Luke Voigt. He's
the
0
first
for
baseman.
1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Galvis on to smoke in time for an inning-ending double. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And these guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Pillar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. He is it cleanly. One there. On to Voigt, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Clint Frazier goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Gio Urshela.
Wind up and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fastball well outside. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Nope, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike down to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. pitch is popped up. Guerrero has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strikes. Ball
3-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the switch-hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for... So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
99. Aaron Judge.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Fernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give him a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Too high, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
2-0 now. Line towards center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. That ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Count is 1-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh man, well done out there for the second out. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sabathia's ready. 2-2 on its way home. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 2-2 one more time. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Runner, yes,
there goes Torres off of first. Line towards center field. Pilar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Really bunched him up there, but he'll stay alive as he fights this one foul. Again, a 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. 1-0 the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Bud Norris is on to pitch.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 20, Bud Norris.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. One and one to count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Gio Urshela will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Line towards center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag for the side of the play. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
3-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Luke Maile. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11.
Tommy Kinley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in the 7th inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Kinley, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, this is like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch. David Phelps been summoned from the bullpen.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. Gary Sanchez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He's set and the pitch. Flying hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Zach Britton is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
A 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base path.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Oscar Hernandez. Got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
One of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It's a grand slam. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The next 0-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box, Mark Maley. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he did.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Casey.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52.
Striding into the box, will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Tepera, playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Chopper down the third baseline. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pillar. And the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
8-5 tonight.